Oh, hey there, guys. Lee David here, just chilling, doing what I do best and all that jazz from Lee David Gaming. Like I'm from a game show right there, that kind of voice. Alright, so last off, we had visited a cat. We figured out that she loves catnip and that there was no cutlery, and we figured out that a sparrow was the creator of Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg stole an idea from a bird. So let's keep going here. We might as well go to concierge? No. The studio of De Rubino. Let's go to the scene of the crime first, because I feel like I want to get my facts straight. That's what I want to do. You know? Get my facts straight. So let's do that. So, let's see here. Falcone and Sparrowberg enter the courtyard outside Chateau Crenier. People with dirty clothes and gout faces linger around the building's shadows. Ooh, spooky people with shadowy faces. Oh, look. It's Satan. Excuse-moi, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? Oh, little rat people. But rats get eaten by birds, so wouldn't they be like, I'm hungry, let me eat you? You're a Sultan. You are a brave little mice rat thing for approaching these birds because they eat you. Okay, so I've got the black lung, ma. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change? Changing the beat around. Alright, enough of that. You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? Ooh. I think, you know what? We'll be charitable. We'll give the I haven't really found a use for the francs. Plus, they might be able to help me out in the future and give me some intel on what happened, because they might have been around here when Monsieur Greenwee, the little froggy, got stabbed and stomach ripped out and all that. So we'll give them the 10 francs. We'll be generous. Here you go. Stay safe, madame. Oh wow. Oh, bless you, monsieurs. Bless you. Oh, and they ran away. That was pretty generous of you, Falcone. Times are tough. Make sure a mother and a child can make it through the last of the winter is the least I can do. You know, yep, that's the way I see it. But what am I doing standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparrowberg, we've got business to attend to. Let's get down to business to solve the case. Okay, so Falcon and Sparrowberg step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of Chateau Crenier. Wow, look at this place, Baron. Baron Rogile must be loaded. Well, dude, you're in a giant palace. That's clearly the case. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Dairy. Legend. Dairy. High five. Yeah. Claps. Alright. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yeah. He's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. Is he a lion? I hope he's a lion. If he's a lion, oh man, this is going to be fantastic if he's a lion. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Alright. Hey, Baron! We'd like a word! Sparrowberg, I want to just ask you to step outside. How's that? Sparrowberg, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You know what? It's not the worst thing, because I think an inebriated monkey might have a little less finesse, because they throw poo at people. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. I think you did, Sparrowberg. I think you did. Ha! He has a lion! Look at that dapper-looking lion. Oh my god. Oh, he's so dapper and classy. Look at him with his top hat and cane. He looks like he's like a big old tyrant of industry. Yeah. Like, look at him. He's just so cool looking. He's got a little monocle and everything. Did I hear my... And so he needs a really grand and royal voice. So, did I hear my name? Great Baron Rugile, property owner extraordinaire, at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators? I mean, it sounds like he's kind of fed up with the popo, so let's be straight up honest and say that we're attorneys. Because you know what? We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real with the Baron. He knows what's up. Not quite. I am private attorney JJ Falcone, and this is my associate, Sparrowbird. You keep saying his name is Sparrowbird, not Sparrow's son.
Liars, eh? You know, you aren't the first to have passed through here today.
Yeah, I know. We slept for an extra day just because you were tired from doing nothing.
Oh? Yes, this jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions, then hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious.
That is kind of weird. Why wouldn't you stick around for your answers? I'm gonna guess it's a frog, because, you know, it's hoppy, jumpy, twitchy, blah. Maybe he's just on that, I don't know, something. Do you know who he was, Sparrowberg? Perhaps. I have a hunch. Sorry, hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A hunch? Oh, if he's the prosecution, I'm gonna be, whatever. A friend of yours? Something like that.
So what may I do for you, monsieurs?
We're doing some research on Monsieur Greenwee, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening.
Of course, such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you, monsieurs, will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself.
Actually, yes. You know what? You are straight to the point, and that is why, Baron, you are the man. That would be fantastic.
Well, be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors.
Not black. That's no L.
You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the, unfortunate incident.
That was kind of, I'm not gonna lie to you, Baron Rugile. That was kind of sketch of you. I mean, is just the timing of that? I don't know. You've got some lung capacity if you've been able to hold that in for such a long amount of time. Oh, can we see the finished photograph?
I'm afraid not. It is to my understanding that the photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process.
You know what? You might be lying to me, but it's alright. See, lion, because he's a lion, he's got a mane, he's a lion, and he's lying. You know what? We'll see. We'll see about you, Mr. Lion. We'll see, Baron Rugile. Even though I like you classy. You're classy, but I like you, but you might be lying to me.
My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
That's not good to us! The trial may be over by then. Yes, Sparrowberg, straight to the point. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron.
It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations.
So where shall we go first? I think we gotta get out to that, the garden. We gotta investigate and then we'll see if he's over there. Adame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Greenwee on the stairs by the fountain, so this must be a very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcone, do the crime scene investigation thing. Yes, that's Sparrowberg. You're here doing that with me. That is what we are doing currently. You avian fool. Go do you, I guess. I don't know. The crime scene investigation thing? I mean, what are you doing? Yeah, you know that thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. Now, you know what, that... I could see that, seeing how he's a falcon. Or falcon. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that! Yep. Thank you, Captain Obvious, you know. Because, you know, we're on an investigation, that's what we do. That's not a bad suggestion. It would be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Oh, wouldn't be the first time. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on an item of interest and Falcone will examine it to closer detail. When you have had enough or when you can find nothing else to examine, click on the X in the top right corner. Okay. Select an area to examine. We got multiple things here. Let's just go. Let's start on the left side here. Up there. A finely crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike. Almost lifelike. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? No. No, I wouldn't. You know, it's a good mane, but it's not a stroke-worthy mane. So we looked at that. Let's look at this one. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realized that it was just filling up on hors d'oeuvres. Ha! Ha! You know what, Sparrowberg? Horse d'oeuvres, because he's a horse and he wouldn't eat that. Oh my god, I love you. Sparrowberg, you're right. You're right for the puns. Ugh, terrible. No, you gotta... Falcone, you gotta appreciate the little things. You gotta appreciate these little puns. They are what we are, you know, we'll do the fountain, I think, last. But we'll do this upper one. Baron Rogiles certainly likes his horse statues. Maybe he just loves to ride a horse. Maybe that's his dream, is to ride a horse. But if horses are people, does that mean he wants to ride a person? That's like me getting a piggyback ride. I don't know. I think it's kind of awkward in this time frame context. I don't mind the horse statues, but this little Sharoop people creep me out. Babies should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. You know what? It's good eye. Good eye. You know what? I'll write that down. Babies waddling, not horseback riding. Okay, it's in the notes. It's in the notes. You can see them right here. Let's try this one. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. Like what kind of goofy face? Like a tongue sticking out, or like just a face like it got smacked? I don't know what the goofy face is. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar, and the barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard the one. Yeah, that one is kind of old. What? No. The barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming in here. You're drinking us under the stable." Oh, the retort. Boom. You know what? I like Sparrowberg being around. I can appreciate these puns. He's puntastic, I do have to say. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Boom. I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Falcone getting in on this action. Oh, God, I love this. I love it, I love it, I love it. Last but not least, the Falcone. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid carved marble that cannot have been. I don't think that's proper English. Guys, I don't think that's right. That could not have been cheap, I think is the proper thing. But whatever, I'm not nitpicking. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. You know what? Very, very astute, Sparrowberg. You get a gold star. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wait in to take a closer look, just to be sure. You know what? I like that. Sparrowberg, you're on the case. I like you around now. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I mean to say was, Sparrowberg, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. He's so nervous. Me? No way. If you want to go waddling, do it yourself. I am a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. No, because you'd just be a falcon in the lake, not a duck, because you don't have a bill or, you know, all the ducky features. Although you do have feathers, but that's beside the point. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Sweet threads indeed. I mean, look, he's got this thing. Look at that. Look at that popped collar. Except it's not. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip it for it. Okay, flip for it. Yup, I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call the outcome. Get it wrong and you go for a swim. So what will it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon face or plant squiggles? Okay. I see your game here. I see that there's heads. So I'm going to call it heads just in case it's a double-sided coin. Because I don't know if there's, two sides to this coin or not. But put it all on heads. Don't let me down, old Emperor. Here I go. It's tails. I don't believe you, Sparrowbird. I don't believe you. You know, I just don't. That's just not what it looks like it is. Gah, fine. Hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. That's what I was saying. I only saw the head side, but you said it was tails. You! Come on now. I almost feel bad for cheating. Oh, yeah. Almost. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim? Ha, he had a shaky head animation. Yes. No, I'm a bird, not a fish. You know what? We got a Sherlock over here. He knows that he's a bird and that he's not a fish. JJ Falcon of Aviary Attorneys is not a fish. Add that to the notes. All right. I'm a bird, not a fish. Got it. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. What is this? It's brown and sticky, and it smells weird. Don't tell me you picked up, yes. He went and picked up some poo. That's what he did. Some good old poo-poo. Very wet cigar bud, but possibly belonging to Baron Royale. Correct. Oh, you know what? That's very true. You know, it's normally poo doesn't have a label on it that says cigar or whatever. So, we know that Baron Royale was by the fountain at some point and had a very wet cigar butt. But that shouldn't be too surprising. It's his house after all. Yeah, you know, very true, very true. I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Cigar butt. Is there anything else we need to do here? I think we're good. I think we just need to go to Oh, there's stairs. I didn't even notice that the stairs could be clicked on. Click on the stairs. Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Greenouille died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Ooh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood, written with the frog's last breath. It's a frog. It's not. Doesn't have a pen and pencil and a feather and dipped it in the blood and went like, "To those who could find me, I am now dead," and wrote out a little will saying his murder. I don't think that happened. Wishful thinking. All I see here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate that the blood was moved or that the frog left a last-minute clue. All I can make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Greenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. That sounds about right. All right. Anything else I'm missing? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Doesn't look like it. So let's get out of here. I think we're done here. Good call. But are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Don't push your luck. All right. Let's head up to the lounge where they took the photo. 'Cause I think that's the next best place to be. Oh my God! It's a giraffe. Oh yes. Giraffe. Giraffe. Okay, second floor, third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Psst. Hey, Falcon, did you see that? See what? That housemaid totally just did something shifty. Oh, wait, you mean the giraffe? Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You really should totally call her out on it. Sorry. Excuse me, mademoiselle. Ah. Yes? Are you two policemen? No, we're private attorneys. My name's JJ Falcon. And I'm Sparrowbird. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Colline Duhat. So, what can I help you, messieurs, with today? I can't even see your eyes. I can't trust you. I can't see your eyes, giraffe. We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? That's fine. Let me grab a chair. Yeah, a chair. Oh, there we go. Now I can see your eyes. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? Ah, I see. You have really big eyes. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like it's kind of creepy, but okay. Alright, so I've got a very long list of questions I can ask. Is this where the photograph was taken? Which I know the answer to. Is there something we should know? Which is clearly a question. And leave. So let's just go down the list. Is this where the photograph was taken? We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Oh, yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing. Yes, you know, that's good. Cameraman was standing. Just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon. And where was the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location. Seems pretty shifty to me. Baron insisted on using that very location. Yes! Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. I know the painting on it totally clashes with the decor. You know what, Sparrowberg? You're an interior decorator by night. Is that what you're telling me? Attorney lackey by day, decor appreciator by night. I can get behind that. I see you. I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. That is pretty obvious. I will tell you that. Oh, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Rogile just keeps it around as a conversation piece. What kind of conversation can you have about a clock with no hands? Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. Technicalities point for you, Sparrowbird. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make a note of it. Alright. Make a note of it. Alright, cool. Let's see, what else? Is there something else you wanted to ask? Is there something we should know? Are you guilty of something? You were a little nervous when we came in there. You thought we were police officers. Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? Confess, and your soul shall be saved. Hallelujah. Your soul shall be saved. Hey, hey, hey. No, I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama of last week. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna pressure her. Are you sure there isn't anything you were hiding? Confess, confess, confess your sins, and all will be repealed and remanded. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. What? Okay, yeah. Right, and wait, what? That's not accurate. Sparrowberg. So peculiar. It isn't? Oh, what do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? That's all. If I come back and you, Madame Coraline, have something to do with this, and you were hiding something from me, I'm gonna be quite upset at you and your big eyes of the draft. That's all. No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You have been a huge help. It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams, and well, never mind, I'm rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps? Ah! You know about that? Ha! See? The cutlery. You're the thief of the cutlery. But I still want to know about who took the photo. How do they train the bugs? That's the bigger question here. You could be making millions. Yeah, I suppose that was me. Started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well, yeah, I suppose the habit got a little away from me.
Yeah, a little bit. You took away everything so they wouldn't be able to eat their food.
And actually, why would you host something when you don't have cutlery? Like, isn't that like the 101? You're like, oh, if I ran out of cutlery, I might as well go to the store and get some more. I mean, so my guests can eat their steak and fish. That's one mystery solved, at least. But it's not the right mystery. We need to know about the guy who's training the bugs. That's what we need to know.
I paused it. Resume.
Missing silverware has been added to your evidence folder. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I would hate to break his trust.
Yeah, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
I see. So where to next, Big Bird?
Hey, man.
You don't call me Big Bird, because I'm not yellow. As far as I can see, I'm a combination of gray, brown, and black. Second of all, I don't have a giant beak. Your beak's longer than mine. I am not Big Bird that resides on Sesame Street. Take me down to the streets, y'all. Sesame Street.
More thug than that.
Falcon here? Monsieur Falcon? He knows what's up. Way more thug than Big Bird. Let's go back to the main hall. Let's do that. Yeah. Going big. Did you miss... Oh, right. How can I forget?
Did you, messieurs, have a good look around? I trust everything was in order.
We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. But we actually have some questions for you.
Yeah, we do. Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide.
Well, let's ask about... Well, because I don't really want to give her up because she seemed nice. What happened on the night of the murder? Baron Rogal, I would like to ask about your activities on the night of the murder.
Oh, am I in trouble? I don't know. We'll see. You know, I don't know what you're gonna say.
That remains to be seen.
That's a very good answer. I like that. I like that answer for you. Does it now? I don't particularly care for your tone.
Well, that may be, but I'm here just trying to do my job. And if you're gonna be, you know, getting all defensive on me when I haven't even asked anything except for one question. I'm just asking a question, Baron. If you have nothing to hide, then you should be able to give me a straight answer.
That's very true. It's because he doesn't have a good... He is hiding something.
That lion is a liar. You've got to be kidding me. I trusted you. You lying son of a biscuit.
Listen well, Garcon. I guess that's an insult. I make more money in 10 minutes than you make in a week. I pay extortionate amounts of taxes to the government so that law lackeys like you can keep your cozy jobs. And yet, you have the audacity to waltz into my own home and accuse me of being a murderer. You have 10 seconds to get off my property, or I will ensure that next trial you attend will be your own.
Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. That probably could have gone better. I should probably keep that in mind. Yeah, I mean, probably. Don't say anything. What was it you told me as we went in? Let's act with tact and finesse. You know what? I'm a hypocrite. Let's just leave it at that. Shut up, Sparrowberg. What was it you called me? A drunken warthog? I don't need this. I'm going back to the office.
Alright.
A new day. January 5th. Okay. So, I think we'll end it about there. So, if you like this, leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz and whatnot. And I will see you guys later. Bye! Bye!